Chris, another big day, obviously, with Tom throwing the ball. Can you talk about, the ability to use all you guys and your touchdown there at the end that helped separate the game a little?
Yeah, I think when you look at the way our team is kind of constructed, is we have so many guys, so many options that are really really good threats, and so it makes it a little bit hard for defenses to really key on one guy in particular, and so it's really up to us to make sure that we get the ball spread around to guys that are hot and really able to move the ball down the field. And I think over the first 7 weeks we've been doing a really good job of that. Getting a whole bunch of guys involved and really just I guess growing each week.
It's an unselfish group that's been together a while, and now you're going to add Antonio Brown. Just your thoughts about him coming in and how you guys think you'll be able to accept that.
Yeah, like you said, we're it's a really, really unselfish group. I think we're all happy to see each other succeed, and we all understand that when one person is successful, that's going to help the entire team as a whole. And we're looking forward to adding another really good piece. Hopefully he's able to come in and really contribute to our culture and really buy into the whole thing. But looking forward to it.
Thanks.
Next question will come from Greg Allman.
Hey, Chris, I just want to ask you about the calm in the fourth quarter. They kind of got 10 points in a row, got within 4 points, and what you guys did in some tough third down situations to get a touchdown, to pull it back away and kind of separate there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's anytime you're playing a tough team like the Raiders, who they're really well coached and they play really hard. You can't really give them much light because they'll really start to make a run. And in this game of momentum, sometimes it can be really hard to stop that. But we had a couple good defensive stops there, and then as an offense, a couple clutch third downs that we converted on. And so from that point, we were able to really separate. But it definitely wasn't easy. They really made us work for it. But I think these are going to be the types of games that we kind of bank on, moving forward.
Thanks, Chris.
Next question will come from Dan Lucas.
Chris, I know you weren't on the field that night in Chicago, but you guys had a lot of trouble closing that game out, obviously. And was that a wake-up call, you think, for the entire team or maybe the offensive side of the ball?
I feel like it could have been. I think when you look at that game, we were struggling a bit offensively, and really just to like you said, to close out the game. So, I think our coaching staff have done a really good job of putting together game plans since then, and I think as players we've accepted the challenge of being able to go in and play 4 quarters of football because we're playing some really really good teams, and if we want to get to where we want to get to, we're gonna have to do those things.
And the sequence, when you score the touchdown to get it back to 11, you get an interception in a short field. All of a sudden, in less than a minute, you guys scored 2 touchdowns. How dangerous is this offense when you guys are trying to put a game away like this?
I really think that there's no limit to what we can do offensively. I just think that we have so many weapons. But it's not just us offensively. Our special teams are playing really good, and as you guys know, our defense is really really good. Even when they have a little bit of a down game, they're still able to make really clutch stops and really some big plays to really turn around. Like I said, I scored a touchdown, Winfield gets an interception, and then we get down, we score again, and it can happen just that fast. So like I said, we have a lot of talent, but we're still growing.
We have time for a couple more. Next, we'll go to Leo Haggerty.
Chris, last year when teams double-teamed Mike, the ball still tried to go there. This year, you've scored 38 and 45 points the last 2 games, and Mike hasn't been a big part of it. How good is this offense going to be when defenses decide we can't double-team Evans because we give up too many points?
Like I was saying, man, I really think the possibility is endless. I think Mike is he's such a great player and teams respect that so much. I think that he's the guy that teams are trying to take away, and we'll let everybody else beat us. But like you said, we've been doing a really good job putting up points, with him not being as productive. But I think, the mentality that Mike carries, and on the sideline, he's happy to win. And I know that he knows that his time is going to come, and when his numbers call, he's going to be ready to answer the bell.